Let's take a look around. So we lock time here, okay, so back into we lock in. I'll let you know, we'll come around here. Take you around here. And they really share about it, the person like you. The favors here. I guess most of the take will take right here, okay, so hold this question around here. He's just spent quite a lot of time here. Yeah, that's it, but that just goes showing about here. Everybody here in front here. I cannot go down in the future at that thing around down the future, down the history. So say, okay, so you know how the example getting here, the audio. Look at it. Exactly how to listen here. Okay, let's take a look around here. Here it is. She's got it. I got it. You got it. Okay, good job. This is a removal of the information, like the computer skills. Let's take a look. Did you get that thing here? The answer is here. Look at that. Yes. So he had to do manually this thing here. I got explanation. Why you need to always see anything for camera here? He's removing for the files. Okay, so it will take a little while. Okay, so remove it. So there's no anything else live in here. The closed eyes. You see eyes around if you're watching nothing here. You don't want the empty walls. Okay, so of course here. Or these eyes has, you know, kind of different things in the front of a existence of the time, yeah. What make it around here, the binding. So here is the idea, that his hands should be binding around 180 degree, but they only bind around 166 degree here, okay, so they're missing around the 40 degrees here, when it's straightforward here. What is it? Okay, so yeah. Okay, we're looking for a humerus. The other here, right here, and okay, so yeah, this exists living here. Well, what is the case in radio tibia here? No. How can you so stupid here? Because you know, this is record. Oh, I can't believe it. I really want this here. If you have a with yourself. Okay. Well, we are with this as a continue that because it's the same here. Metastasis of the cancer cell kind of thing. Yeah. This is one of the things I'm interested in, early intervention, anything. I don't understand necessarily what is this thing here. The inequality. Individual like it should be like a united nation. Here is my idea about here. Your name is putting on the worldwide internet website of the defamation of the lacking of the giving of the highest degree when you could do about here. Alright. I could put website, put your name here, put your picture here, guys. Put audio tape of what you say here. And say about if we are lackluster about the here. Your actions can be putting down yourself around here. Anyway, on a history down, okay, so go that thing here. Everybody here. Why? Well, he actually used that thing already. More affection, more interest, okay, to this thing. And that's what he tried to do. There's a many different ways. How can he tell? And whether there's an, well, we had choices. Well, he think about that there is a lot different ways to do it. And then he come. On today, in this studio, we are going to talk about the couple of things which you get through about the was by purpose of the future and energy and two actions of a positive here. And this with all the furious action and negativity here. The big idea about was creativity, but it's radio TP. He don't know the next point about what is the case in either radio. Apparently it might be TP, but TP is all over half the case. It's certainly can't hear it by now in the memory here. So human brains, like once, he has read a last 10 times that the tibia is a lower bone occasion here. It is a leg bone indeed occasion here. It is a lower leg bone in the tibia. And the exterior arm bone is called radia and the what tibia not tumor less udes ulna. That's right. It's called ulna here occasionally. So ulna and tibia are two bones. Okay, so why is it difficult to remember the word ulna? And you might ask about the ulna word is not difficult to remember. Ulna, 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 ulna. Latin word of the bone ulna, ulna. So who's invent those phone names? I can create my own names of phone. Okay, names are not as important as it's just a language what we talk about. You have of course all Asian name. We're looking for a phone, okay, so lower ask, so it's gonna be TP1, TP2 phones here. Then it's a DR phone, and then there's a TC phone, with TC phone 1, TC phone 2, and so on. So it just goes short about there's different kind of names and distinctions for the phones here, different systems here. It is the same thing, but different words. Maybe I don't speak the same language you do. The common communication, the language, lack of capability, or communicate generally together with the same. Who's making a distinction? They're getting enough D vitamin of the case of sunlight here. Was a big issue here. Did you get it here? Well, maybe not today here. There was one big deal. If you get a looking for here, one thing, lucky this computer, that it should not stop you to making million things. So what you can do then here, you have a second file format for everything then. Well, it's better than nothing after all. It means that you have a Google Plex of different names of the case here. The payment, you pay 500 units for what these units are here. You lose access to the computer here apparently. And here you're still looking for what you can do on the computer. It's always slowed down. Everything is always slowed down. You have no access computer whatsoever here. You lose capability to the internet connection here. What you're able to just go to pay some new computer here. And where? The internet is full of opportunities so every second here. You pay, buy new stuff. Yeah, you have yourself, your PayPal, and that's it there. You wanted yourself to try to buy some stuff here in eBay. What was a video camera system? As there's a million different things which you might also buy for video camera. The focus about the here eating food here. Do you lack it or something? Is it consuming food now to say well you can do much more here. Here is shop here. Now you're looking for there's billion products here. You can just imagine yourself, well what kind of way I can sell those products of course. But how about if I consume myself those products? What kind of a functionality might you have occasionally? As it's difficult to say about the here human body condition here. Like lack of energy, is it a lack of the glucogen here, glucose or whatever here? Or do I have it over-measure? Is however close. One thing is capability to do self-measure and things here. So you have different kind of measuring tools here. If you go look at some kind of a office of this kind of office of a healthcare department. Think about here's a healthcare department. It's not occupied today. How about you can also have a private clinic here? For instance, only for here. Oh, what you do if you're interested? Okay. So I myself pick a doctor here. Hello, welcome around here. How can I help you? Let's take a look around here. You can always have a million ideas, okay, so here. This is not stopping him to do any actions here. Instead here. This was pretty early on, okay, so that's certain. You're looking for the height, so it is interesting. It's kind of like a popping every five thought, okay, so it's always if there's some one reason it stops always action, it's the height here. But he's always a repelling also. I'm not gonna let the height stop me to any actions here. But otherwise the height is still stopping. It's stopping one of different things, okay, because it's looking for physical insufficiencies. Number one, the thought here, okay, so it when you have a physical insufficiency, he don't example do some physical actions here. It might be stopping example physical exercise, or to go because the sport start here, okay, see physical insufficiency. Human height is the only condition, okay, so the insufficiency can also make what the lack of energy. We will have the perfect body, but the some conditions still will be depending here. It will be still possible physical insufficiency be a causal factor here. So it is a height complex here, okay, so if the height is complex here, and he tried to understand that thing. So as you say yourself around here, that if you have nothing else time, well, at last then you have time to talk about the speculate on life and universe, a purpose of the universe, and understanding why things are so, how they are here, how things became here, and speculation, and creating videos about here. You say about the here, it's maybe it's difficult to achieve some other targets, but to become a more best philosopher all time is not impossible apparently. It's more easier to acquisition than incredible to achieve it, because you need to actually only praise physical look is the important. Also, that is the important is also how do people perceive you. If you're the best philosopher, think about the just talking, focus on different things, a thinker here. We don't talk about the philosopher, we talk about the thinking and ideas here. And what do we measure? We measure the total number of content, different ideas, the connotation here. And why is it kind of self-fears to try to become a best of the everything, being some best of the whole world here? Because we even don't know what competition we have here. Do we have competition here? Say best on the whole world is just an idea about it here. It based it as a kind of an indirect comparison, and which we do not have any kind of values. So when you create your self-worth, you see it also in one side, practice in another side. Other connections themselves here, they get them. So, well, I never get. It's so interesting always looking for here. He's never, of course, himself a and what is his idea? I say, well, he don't want anybody else. I want all the money myself to get improvise myself. I don't give a fuck about any other people here. I just don't find any focus. I want everything for myself and nothing for anybody else. Yeah, that's what I am doing here. Maximizing self-well-worry here, okay, so it's called it here. Whatever this selfish behavior is, okay, so he said like, well, if I die, well, I will give a fuck about the whole universe go down on me here, okay, so yeah. It's already pissed of the universe already enough, okay, so that in this sense, okay, so all the time to feel angry, annoyed by universe itself here. Well, here it is, interesting. Creating warmness of the legs here, because the temperature as the toes have you always been cold here. Just been leaving a couple days, night here. He don't ask anybody here today. He checking after here, well condition, nobody responding here. There's a lot of question, maybe no really response here. We're looking for checkup first, we can speculate on different things. We're looking for, well, am I dead here? Am I losing life? Am I losing life expectation? If nothing else, if maybe you cannot do anything else here, unless speaking about it, unless you can something, occupy the time here. You say, well, the cat gave a tool as the speculation. So you make a videos without any content. Internet. It's not smart system here, compression here. Smart system that there is some video format. It is a content, it's audio tape only here. So we click on audio tape here, okay, so audio video here, okay, so the video it was black here, and because of the smart compression system recognizes it's a black here, okay, so the data per second, okay, so is 0 here, okay, so because it's black, it only have a whole screen black, and that's the only data existing. It's a kind of a per that thing here. Analog format will be always the digital good thing is that it can compress all kind of pointless things around. The digital can focus only pertinent things here. Analog this kind of recording, we will get our stream here is at the moment, and there's nothing here. When in digital format, we can have one good thing more. What is also the reconciliation in digital format? We can just wipe off all the purposeless things. What it doesn't really us. Looking for MP3 example is loose format here. It doesn't matter about this loose of quality here. what quality is the question? What are we losing here? We're losing of them. Is one sir cannot even distinguish very well about that. His eyes can see about the loss of qualities of a JPG, the backing about how much quality has been reduced on textures, for example, here. Try to minimize of those things. And it's out how is it possible? And he shows example, and there's a way to go ahead of future. So this is making it sense here. Does anybody here looking for somebody scientist like me? I'm scientist here. Interesting. I'm only scientist in this game. Okay, so I'm only scientist. There's other people who are a little bit also scientists. I'm only scientist who's acknowledged here. So of course, everybody also use the same brain tools here. Okay, so some people like talk about this thing, and other people are quiet about it here. Okay, so another thing is about the acknowledgement versus inacknowledgement here. Looking for future here, because when the time is over here, almost leave information. He is info investigation, he's always occupied with the information and the storage of the information. How information as voice can be stored here, because you get out the digital video recorders, give it a chance to record the voice here. Anything what he has said, what he has done, history-wise, is lost forever. The discrimination. When I recognize people's discriminate even. Here's one life here. Here's my life here. Take a look around. Here it is looking for here. This was the event here, and look at this. And discriminate with this pig here. So there's a couple of pigs here. Discriminate. Look at this. 99.9% of the all hours he has been do nothing bad here. Okay, so sorry. So he's discriminable here. Except like one party here. Take a look around. Because humans cannot separate one entity, they are whole entity unit here, except for myself here, okay, so it's interesting here, nevertheless, here. I don't think anybody really care about here. People are small-minded. If people discriminate about the systems who are small-minded here, it's giving all the power the individuals who create the most ideas here. Only that thing matter here. Anything else, we like laugh that the power is the people who can create most ideas and different thoughts around here. No guns, no weapons, me anything here. Of course it doesn't happen in real universe. Of course people are selfish, we can cast here. But if this kind of universe, who will win in this hypothetical universe here? Because okay, hypothetical creator. And who will become the most powerful? So it's suddenly okay. How about the living scenario? How about the living scenario? It will be interesting to see about how this will change about here. Because people have to be changed about how they do it. Because if you have different rules around here, you have to say so good. Playing the game what you're good at playing. Right? If you're good at playing a toad game, a rational game, well, let's see what we have competition for it here. Okay, so competition, and you can utilize. I mean, there is competition anything here. They said they had some kind of rhetorics here. Okay, so I don't know about the rhetorics. And apparently, I had something about the rhetorics. The most important was the representation, argumenting so skills here. Okay, sure. And that's something what intrigued me. So the shaking of the one's legs around here, the conditions. He will die here and now. He will be going to say what my final words here about something like it to be like this here. And this coffin, you cannot create anything. So what ideas there has been improvised the air quality and improvise about how the elegance is putting here. So putting more total exposure or the alien inhale here. The lack in themselves here. They are more interested than nobody else here. There's another discrimination. As a big issue here, he's been wasting a lot of time here. This is looking for here. Is that here? We have to understand about it here. Is this who to blame this idea here? Who to blame here? Okay, so one of the ideas was always this human height around here, is complexity, which you talk about them. Is that its incapability to change the fact about the accident has happened, and it's for remain for the rest of time of the universe, except for here. So here is the event, something happened, it's irrecoverable. That's interesting quality of the universe here. Better words here. That actions here, I guess someone that if you think about it on a universe, well, any action can be always like some video games, except for here. Can be example of always replay it through, but every situation can be always replay it through. Every fact of history could be like nothing is there for a staple fixed in the universe. Here's a linear universe, except for here. all events are always linear, okay, so a timeline here. It's impossible to ever change past or future events here, okay, so here. Nature present events, every actions in this kind of deterministic kind of here, universe linearly always already fixed here, okay, so you cannot change those events. It is other kind of universe. That the universe is interesting, completely different here, okay, so this universe is not linear anyway here. I mean, it doesn't have an end, it doesn't have a beginning, and it doesn't have any kind of stability whatsoever here. It has no fixed events here. Any time location here, okay, so is not really time location, because the time is fixed by some kind of functionality set time thing here, okay, so it doesn't have a time itself, I guess, interesting. So therefore it is completely different here, that it still have material itself here, but this material is behaving completely irrelevant here, okay, so here. The material come for nothing, it come from nothing material and vanish nothing, but also is well because the things existing here. So this kind of universe is a random universe because it has no any kind of order. It doesn't have any kind of it can have no determination of the future events here. So no future events ever in this kind of universe, because it doesn't have a time particle also here. It doesn't have therefore I guess a beginning and end here. It's as only picking beings. Sorry, this interesting universe here. You have beings, except it has like bubble of the oxygen atoms here, which come from nothing and vanish to nothing. Input effect of this universe is a predator with the universe is that here that example the materials, all the things, okay, so it has no last apparently here, okay, so what's the case of this universe nature here. So it's an interesting universe here, okay, so it's completely incomprehensible for human eyes, brains about this kind of universe, because it lack complete order or any kind of meaning about it. This is a universe of the chaos here apparently here, because anything can come from nothing, anything can happen in this universe here apparently. And this universe doesn't have a beginning or end, and it is completely indeterministic, that nobody can say anything about past events or future events here. They said it's impossible to ever predicting anything in this universe because there is no rules that allows about any future events occurring here, okay, so because there is no probabilities to case anything here. Things can become completely random appear here without any laws or regularities here. That's the important thing here. If we observe this kind of universe here, hypothetically here, what we will see about this universe is that we're looking for a universe here. It can be as well be cold and dark, nothing is existing here. But also it will exist all kind of interesting phenomena here. I guess it will be some kind of the physical flares here. If we ever think about the humans here, think about the observability, that the humans need some kind of information perception here. This is a hypothetical universe that I just only use my mind about the create this universe, how it would operate here in my humanistic brains here. They could exhibit some violet the shapes around here, okay, so going a different kind of this kind of irregular shapes, okay, so going around here, and different kind of waves of the different kind of things, okay, so going around, and they vanish here, and they have no really. So how is it possible this kind of universe existing in the first place here? Because it doesn't have universe which based the real physical laws this universe, okay, so yeah. So where is it based here? Okay, so we have this kind of ontology of the universe. It's a metaphysics here. That in a universe, rather than this universe, way this universe existing here, it requires some kind of process underground of the universe to existing around here. In this kind of universe don't have any process to exist in the universe. Things just happen for no processes here. Okay, so okay, so it's impossible to therefore anything existing what is not some fixed set phenomenon the base is some other thing. So therefore there is only so it will be regulated on that only one type of universe is ever possible, ever any possibilities here. And it is cause and effect universe. Every other kind of universes are impossible apparently here. Even in this kind of a theoretical possibilities in practical because it's impossible universe existing without stemming from something here. Have its underlying causal effect. Everything needs to be always be fixed otherwise here to universe to be existing here, and therefore it's impossible to. This other kind of a universe is existing which doesn't have any kind of underlying values existing of the universe. This kind of material, hypothetical universe is impossible to existing in actual reality, because it's this kind of it's impossible to really this kind of a stance universe existing here. Okay, so yeah. So what does this mean about this thing here? Means about the here that this universe with existing currently, that the fixedness here. You cannot really get looking for the past around. You should change some things about the universe how it is. You can change those things. But how you can change the current conditions? Example, we talk about you cannot change the past apparently, but can you change the future here? Okay, so now, well, it's about the energy and time.